So I usually try and stay out of the new console next-gen rumor mill, mostly because I don't want to get caught up in those rumors, and rather just wait for the company itself to come out in an official statement and see what they're going to be coming out with for the future, so I don't get my hopes let down and all that. And that seems pretty normal. But Nintendo, they did the most unexpected, yet expected thing that I think Nintendo could actually do. Because usually when it comes to like Twitter and stuff, they usually announce things for like, movies and some upcoming games, and that's about it. I never expect them to, reveal console information. But on the wee hours of May 7th, 2024, they hopped on their Twitter account and said, at some point in 2024, we are going to reveal new details about the Switch's successor console. That's all they said, and then they popped off and left. This is huge news because, I had a feeling that we were in the later years of the Switch and that something would start to murmur in the horizon for a successor console. I didn't expect it to be this soon. Because I thought it was going to at least be maybe 2-3 years off for, a release or an announcement, and that's literally about it. But no, we are going to be getting an official reveal and announcement in 2024, and I'm in complete shock. I am in shock because for the past 4 years, we've been getting nothing but rumors and rumors about, oh, the Switch 2 will do this and do this, and now knowing that we have some type of confirmation that, hey, we're working on something, devs most assumedly have dev kits for games that they can work on, we're brewing something, get ready for it, and I cannot be more excited for this, because I think it was about time. This year, 2024, we haven't really had that many big games on the docket. I mean, yeah, we had the Paper Mario remake, we have, Luigi's Mansion 2, we have the recently revealed Nintendo World Championship stuff, and a few indie games, and that's about it. Now that we know that, hey, Nintendo Switch 2, or whatever it's going to be called, potential release for maybe 2025, that is really big, and the games that you could think of that can come out, oh my lordy, I am so excited. Nintendo systems, it's always a big deal. I was there in 2016, well, I was in school, but when they revealed the Switch and hey, it's a home console, but it's also a portable console as well, and you can play Zelda on the go. That was a big deal for me, and I was super excited to actually get one and see Nintendo move on from the Wii U and do something amazing. So now that we know that, hey, we're working on this, my mind goes aflutter with all that. I haven't seen any of the rumors, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I am very excited. But with that excitement, it also leads, a bit of fear, because even though Nintendo is the most popular and most richest company in Japan, they haven't really had the most amazing record in terms of sales. I mean, yeah, the Switch has been the most popular thing they've done in a long time, but if you go back and look at stuff like, the GameCube wasn't really a popular seller, but then the Wii released in 2006, and it was like, oh, this is amazing. Then the Wii U flopped, and it was kind of garbage, but then the Switch skyrocketed to immense popularity. So we really have to wait and see what's going to happen. I'm not going to immediately say this thing is going to be a big success, they're going to do amazing, I cannot wait for this, because really, we can't really know until the reveal, because, from the wordage of the tweet being Switch successor, I'm going to assume that it's going to be along the lines of the Switch with the same general, home console portability thing with Joy-Cons and switching them and doing all that. I assume that's what it's going to probably be, because that's what's been working with them so far. But there is a chance they can move on something completely different. I mean, it could be back to a home console again. It could be something completely different. But judging how popular the Switch was, I highly doubt they would move away from what's been working for the past almost 8-9 years. I just think it's probably going to be a more beefed up Switch with, I'd say, graphics along the lines of PS4 and Xbox One, with, more sturdy Joy-Cons, more, menus that are a lot better, more stuff to do, maybe some built-in, LAN support, a better stand, bigger screen, more apps to do, stuff like that. Just a more beefed up Switch. But again, I'm not expecting miracles. I'm not expecting, crossplay or blah, blah, blah. I'm expecting basically a more powerful Switch. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's really all you need. Maybe add some backwards compatibility for the Switch 1 if they end up doing Switch 2 exclusive games. But really, at the end of the day, that's really all you need. You just need a really beefed up Switch, and being able to play classic games on it is really all you need. Now, as for games that they could reveal for this, my biggest guess would probably be both a 3D Mario, because we haven't had a 3D Mario since Mario Odyssey, and that I guarantee they're working on something, whether it be Odyssey 2 or what have you. I guarantee something like that is in the works, and of course Metroid Prime 4. Listen, I know we're not going to get Metroid Prime 4 at the next Direct. I know it's not going to be revealed. That's just what I hope. That's just what I think. That's what's going to happen. It's probably going to be a cross-gen game with the Switch One. That's all it's going to be. So they're going to work on probably something like that. There's not going to be a new Zelda. I don't think we're going to get a new Pokemon. Maybe a Kirby, but that's probably at the limit. So I think they're going to be cooking on some really cool things. Have a Mario at launch, and Metroid maybe around the holiday season, and that's about it, you know? Making this Mario the Breath of the Wild of the Switch 2, but still being able to play those classic Switch games, and maybe, I'm not saying this could be a good thing, but maybe make some more upscaled versions of the game, where if you put in your Breath of the Wild cartridge, you know, it would, you know, upscale it to be, you know, more in line of the Switch 2's graphical capabilities, you know, not needing to buy a whole new game, but, you know, the Switch 2 will, you know, match what they're going ahead for, and stuff like that would just make it a really fun system to play with and really own, because, you know, even though we are a few months out from this reveal, because it does say late-ish summer 2024, the sky's the limit, honestly. I really can't wait for what they're going to go ahead and do with Nintendo. It's always a big surprise. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know. I'm gonna stay mildly optimistic. Like with Directs, I stay mildly optimistic, and if it's not great, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with it. But in the meantime, we will go ahead and watch, we will learn, we will laugh, have a grand old time, and see what Nintendo has in the future, and hopefully it's not some damn name like Switch U or Super Switch or whatever it may be. I don't really know. Who knows? But in the meantime, let's stay looking for what we gotta do. I'm going off script here if you couldn't tell, so there you go. Switch 2. I'll continue my coverage on it, but oh boy. This is big news. It exists. I cannot wait. Nintendo, you're on the roll now. Give us something big. I cannot wait.